Hey, Craig, before we get to the fourth quarter, just wondered what was going through your mind after Shea Milton hits that three to close the third quarter, what the deficit was, and all the turnovers and et cetera that had led them to building that lead.
Yeah, well, each of the last 3 or 4 games, we've had one really bad quarter, and we were hoping to prevent that and play a 48-minute night. Um, the third quarter, we just credit the defense. They're great at forcing turnovers. We made some few poor decisions, but they made some good defensive plays there in that stretch as well, and got going in transition. And then, obviously the double team was trying to take the ball out of Tobias's hands, mostly. We got crossed up on a few of those and gave up threes as well. So, just a tough stretch for us during that quarter, and got to continue to try to put together 48 minutes.
And then as to that fourth quarter, Frank, obviously there was some desperation needed, but is that something that you feel like should be happening more, just given the fact that Ron and AD are out? Do you think that's something that can be called upon more in playing with that type of intensity?
Yeah, I don't think we played harder in the fourth quarter than the third. I think we played poorly in the third. I think our team's fighting. They're scratching and clawing, giving great effort. Um, but like I said, we're just having a stretch where we make some poor decisions and miss some assignments on the defensive end. So we just got to put it together for 48 minutes.
Okay, Bill Orm, please.
Hey, Craig. I was just wondering if you could tell us what you saw from Mark in his first game back and just how good it was to have him back on the floor after this prolonged absence.
Yeah, he was great. I'm not really sure what his numbers 1 for 2, but his impact comes in a lot of different ways. The IQ defensively. Had a couple of great verticality plays at the rim to get us some stops, and it just gives us a different dynamic offensively to be able to play pass and cut offense more. With him quarterbacking some of that stuff. So a good return for him.
Will he play tomorrow night, or will it still be a minutes restriction?
We'll see. We'll see how he feels tomorrow.
Sorry about that, Frank. Alden, please.
Hey Frank, I know you talked before about everybody kind of having to step up a little bit here and there to replace guys like LeBron and AD, but in terms of, vocal leadership or kind of pulling guys through maybe some of the rough quarters you've had, if there's somebody that you feel like is more capable of sort of pulling the team, sort of filling the leadership void that you guys are missing without LeBron?
Yeah, we got to lead from every chair in the room. Everybody's got to play their part, and everybody, quite frankly, is. Guys are talking out coverages, they're talking about actions and offensive spacing, and where they need to be. They're working together the right way. It's healthy. We're competing, just falling short because of a couple different difficult stretches.
Hey, Dan Wickley.
Frank, it is probably kind of obvious, but is that sort of the lesson to the guys after these games? Is that the margin for error is just so much more slim without AD and LeBron?
Yeah, yes, margin error
It's pretty obvious,
is more slim.
Okay, we're going to go to Michael Forte.
Yeah, Frank. I'm sure you're used to it, seeing what Danny Green was able to do, for you a couple of games when he gets hot. But when he gets hot like he did tonight, what can you do to stop him? I know you have some missed rotations, left him with some open shots, but other than that, he was just on all night.
Yeah, there was a couple where we were draped all over him, but when you're trying to slow down guys like Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris, we overcommitted and overhelped off on Ben's drives to the basket entirely too much. I think Danny got some of those. Some of those we're trying to take the ball out of Tobias Harris' hands, and that's what Danny's won championships doing, is making double teams pay, and we just didn't get to him enough.
The last two questions for Claudia Destro, please.
Hey Frank, I know tonight was not a good night, but it looks like Kuzma is taking on a leadership role. How important will that be as you go forward?
Yeah, he's got a healthy spirit. He really does. He's got a great mindset to come in and give maximum effort. Plays extremely hard on both sides of the ball, and the mental piece of it, I do think has picked up in the absence of LeBron and AD. Trying like the rest of our guys, to talk things out on the floor and figure out the game. So he's doing a great job.
Thank you.
And last question, Davide, please.
Hey, Coach. What do you think is the most positive thing you see from your team tonight?
I think how we fought. You know, I think we got down in New Orleans 2 nights ago, and let go of the rope a little bit. In a 15-point lead, got up to 25, 28, whatever it was. I thought when we got down that margin tonight, we had the mindset to scratch and claw and not give up on the game and do whatever it takes to get back in it. You know, we gave ourselves a chance in the final minute. I think we got it cut it to 3 at one point, and I was proud of how our guys competed through that stretch.